Hi everybody, welcome to my BookTube, and today we are going to talk about the book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Are you ready? Let's go! First of all, let's talk about the appearance of the book, because the cover is really important because it gives us the first impression of the book. So, we can see that there are some soft colors, such as orange and purple. There are three kids looking at a house with a big tree and also a mockingbird. We will see the meaning of these elements later in the summary. So let's look on the inside of the book. So you can see that the writings are pretty big. The chapters are very short. It's maybe 10 pages by chapter, and they are in total 31 chapters, so it's kind of big, but it's just because the writings are big, so don't worry, it's very pleasant to read. So now let's talk about the author, Harper Lee. So Harper Lee decided to write this book in the 60s to denounce racial injustice in the Deep South during the Great Depression, so during the 30s in the USA. Because at this time, white people had a lot of prejudices against black people, and in the justice, the black people were judged just because of their skin color, and they were always guilty even if they were innocent just because they were black, you know. Unfortunately, it still exists today. So now let's talk about the most important thing of the video, the summary of the book. Let's go. So let's just rewatch the cover. So like I said before, there are three kids and their names are Scout, Jim, and Dill. Scout and Jim are brother and sisters, and they have a father. The name of their father is Atticus. Atticus is an attorney, and we will see that he will defend a black man. His name is Tom Robinson, and Tim Robinson is accused of raping a white woman. And we will see how white people had a lot of prejudices and how they think that Tom Robinson is guilty. And it's very interesting because we will see this whole story through the eyes of the children, and they have another vision of the world compared to the adults. So it's very interesting to see that. I will not spoil you the end, but we will see the trial of Tom Robinson and what will happen to him. So it's very interesting to see that just because of prejudices, it can lead to racism. So now I'm going to give you my opinion about the book. So I really like the fact that we can read the story through the eyes of the children, because children have another way on the world, and it's very interesting to see that they are actually colorblind and that they don't care about if a person is black or not. They just see if a person is good or not. And it's very interesting because adults don't do that. They have prejudices, you know, and it's very interesting to see that children can teach us some lesson of life about the prejudices, for example. Plus, I really like the fact that this book was written in the 60s, because in the 60s there was segregation. And I think that it's very interesting to imagine how white people welcome this book, because I think there's just a minority of white people that welcomed it very well, because most of the white people were racist and had a lot of prejudices. Globally, I really liked it. I have no negative points to say. It's just very nice to read, and it opens a different vision of the world, and especially in the United States, because the subject is still present in the United States, and it's very interesting to see the evolution, you know, of the history of black people in this country. So thank you for listening, and I really welcome you to see my other videos. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will buy this famous book. Bye!